All right, welcome to this retrospective and review for Altered Beast, which I just recently completed. This was the Genesis version of the game that you can find pretty much anywhere nowadays. There's like a Genesis collection on pretty much any platform you could possibly think of. You can even get it on Nintendo Switch Online with the expansion pack, but don't waste your money on that because that's exactly what it is a big waste of money. And try to do my video review a little bit differently this time around. I'm actually having the nice little demo scroll going on in the background, so I think that's kind of cool to do it that way. And like I said, you can get this game pretty much anywhere, so there's really no reason for me to try to pull up websites, to tell you where to get it because it's everywhere. I personally got it on Steam. I think it's normally 99 cents, but I got it on sale, so quite a bit cheaper than that. Anyway, dirt cheap game to get. It's available on lots of things. There's even a version of it on the 3DS. That's how prolific this game is. So this review itself is also going to be a little bit on the short side, much like the game, because it is a very short game. Um, Now, there's a couple of cheats you can do to basically make it easier for yourself. And the first one is the continue by just holding A and start. So if you get beat on, say, stage 3, A and start, you'll start back up at that stage with all full health and life. So the other one is B and start. Well, this is kind of cool. I didn't see this before. Anyway, B and start. And it allows you to give yourself more health and more lives and change the difficulty level, which is what I did for my playthrough. I bumped the difficulty level all the way up to hardest because that was the achievements on retroachievements.org that I hadn't completed yet. And one of the things I can say is I've actually now completely, totally mastered this game on Retro Achievements, but that was just basically added difficulty to just give you a reason to keep playing this game because for the most part you can beat this game easily in less than a day, probably only like not even an hour. That's how easy it is to beat just by using the A plus start method to continue. um, Now, for me to master the game, I had to beat it all in one sitting on the hardest difficulty level and have a score of 500,000 points or better. So it did increase the difficulty, and I actually had to work a pretty decent bit to get that accomplishment down. But at the end of the day, it still only took me, you know, a few playthroughs to knock it out. I mean, probably more than a few. That'd be touting my tooting my own horn too much by saying it that way. But it's definitely not that difficult of a game. And this is a very early Genesis game as well. And it definitely shows because of how quick it is to play. And I would say, one of the big things about it is it's kind of a slow game as well with the slow scrolling screen. But considering the time period that it came from, it actually wasn't that bad of a game. And I think this was the packing game for a lot of Genesis consoles that were originally sold back in the day. Now, like I said, the biggest problem with this game is its lack of any length. It's just very quick. You'll beat this almost immediately. That's how easy it is to blow through the game. Having said that, I actually feel like I had more fun with this than I did with, say, Alex Kidd. Alex Kidd was kind of frustrating, actually, at least to me. This game can be frustrating, but not on the same level. Like I said, for the price that you can get it, and the fact that it's included in so many bundles, it's very easy to come across. It's worth a playthrough just because it's not going to take you long to beat. So I would definitely say it's worth playing, but keep your expectations down a little bit. It's not the greatest game ever, but it's a good little romp. my total score for it, I think, would probably be, oh, I don't know, about a 3.5 star out of 5. So just a little bit above Alex Kidd, but really about a 70% game. It's average. It's a good little playthrough, and at a price of 99 cents, you can't really go wrong on Steam, or even cheaper when it goes on sale. So it's good as far as that's concerned. Um, Graphics are good. Music's okay, but it's repetitive because it's pretty much almost the same music all the time. There's nothing really to write home about. Obviously, there's no story. It's just a straight up brawling game. Worth a playthrough if you have it and get it with a collection. It's definitely worth trying out that way. So anyway, thank you very much for watching this video, and hopefully you like the new format of the game scrolling in the background. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.